It is the quality of your customers that will determine the quality of your business. Business is not to make a sale or to build a company. Business is to make customer and to build customer retention. And if you have the best customers, you get the best pay because the best customers pay the best. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to get the best customers always. It's my acechina. I'm an expert global business solutions expert and your real estate success strategist known as the mayor of house. Welcome to my daily insights into my daily quotes with my ace, where I give you a longer, deeper insight into my daily quotes for deeper secrets for your accelerated result. And today's quote says, a satisfied customer is the most effective marketing strategy, but you cannot satisfy a customer without a satisfied staff and suppliers. There are two customers that are most neglected in business, because I say business has different customers. The first customer in a business is you. You are the most important customer. The second most important customer is your staff and supplier, while the third customer is your paying customers and your buyers. And if you don't know how to satisfy the first customer, which is you, satisfy the second customers, which is your staff and your suppliers, you might not be able to satisfy the third customer, which is your buyers. Especially when that business is a business that is not your direct sole business. When you are the business, you are the one interfacing with customers. All you need to do is to satisfy your first customer, which is you, and satisfy the buying customer, which is the buying customer. But when your customers have to interface with your workers and you have suppliers that supply supplies to that business to satisfy the customer, getting those customers to buy into your business emotionally and spiritually is more important than the customer, because they are the ones that will make the customer happy, because you can't give what you don't have, and they will transfer the customer satisfaction to the customer. There are 6 things that if you can do to your staff, you'll be able to get the best customers always. Number 1, you have to have the best transfer of emotions to your staff. If you're passionate about a business and you don't transfer that passion to your staff, your customers will leave you. And that's why in his book, The Psychology of Selling, Brian Tracy defined sales as the transfer of enthusiasm. So if you are enthusiastic about water and you don't know how to get your staff enthusiastic about water, they won't transfer that enthusiasm to the customer and you will get the best customer. But if you can transfer same emotions you have about the business to your staff and suppliers, they will transfer it to your customer and you have the best customer. The second is the transfer of trust. If you're trustworthy and your staff are not trustworthy, and in business, it's not being trustworthy that is important, it's exuding and transmitting trustworthiness that is important. If you're trustworthy and you don't know how to transmit that signal to your customer, customers will leave you and you will get the best customers. But if you have the body language, the postures, the physical language of how to transmit trust to your customers will trust you and pay you the most. But if you are not able to transmit that trust to your workers and your staff, you will never get the best customers. This next is the transfer of protocol. Every business develops protocols and SOPs for handling their customers. Most times you master the protocol and the SOP. If your staff does not master the protocol and the SOP, you will not always be there and they'll mishandle or malhandle your customers and you will not get the best customers and the best pay. The fourth is the transfer of face. Every business has a face and there's a way your business dresses. There's a way people see your business. As a matter of fact, the Chinese people have a quote that he without a smiling face has no business opening a business. So if you don't put your staff to learn how to dress like your business, look like your business, smile like your business, they'll put forward the wrong face of your business and your customers will get the wrong face and you won't get the best customer. The fifth is the reception of feedback. You might be a very receptive person and your business is looking for feedback, because the greatest secret of business improvement is customer feedback. The business that gets the most direct feedback from customers and implements it will always win. But if you are a person that receives feedback well and your staff and suppliers resent feedback and don't know how to receive feedback, they send the wrong signal to the customers, and once the customer gives feedback and you resist them, they'll run away and you will not get the best customers and the best money. After the feedback from your customer, your staff needs to know how to transmit that feedback to you. Sometimes the customer tells your staff, this meal is terrible. But because your staff has not been trained to transmit that to you, they're afraid that if they tell you the meal is terrible, they'll break your heart and they'll transmit the wrong feedback to you and tell you the customer said the meal is beautiful, and you continue making your mistake and losing customers, and the business will die. So if you must train your staff and look for the best people and sell to them how to transfer the feedback they get from the customer to you in as raw manner as the customer gave it. So if you are able to do these 6 things and sell them to your staff and suppliers and convert your staff and suppliers to your first line of customers, you will transmit and transfer that same energy to your customers. Customers will love your business and will keep coming over and over again. And that is transfer of the right emotions to your customers, the transfer of trust to your customers through your staff, the transfer of your protocol to your customers through your staff, transfer of face to your customers through your staff, the transfer of feedback and how to receive feedback from your staff to your customers, and the transfer of that feedback to you from the customer through your staff. If your staff could do all this and you sell it to them, for them to do it as well as you can do it or better than you, then you've opened the hidden business gateway to customers. And you will not only get the best customers, but you do the next best thing than the best customers, which is winning the heart of your customers. Because I have a saying that says, when you win the heart of a customer, you win his pocket and his friends' pockets for life. And remember, our quote for the day says, a satisfied customer is the most effective marketing strategy, but you cannot satisfy a customer without satisfied staff and suppliers. So tell me in the comments below, which of these did you not know that your staff needs to transmit to your customers, or you never knew was part of recruitment if you have recruited or planning to recruit? For me, the one that was most important for me is number 1, emotions. I know how to transmit the emotion of happiness and confidence to my customers. And if my staff don't have that, they can't interface with customers. They have to be behind the office staff that don't get to interface with customers. Only those more enthusiastic and animated than me in emotions are permitted to represent me with my customers. And that's why I scale very carefully and I'm very choosy of the people that represent me before my customers. So tell me in the comments below, I'd like to know which one you didn't know was important for your staff, and whether you have recruited or planning to recruit. And this recruitment topic is one of the things valueticians do. And as Africa's biggest value monger, if you discuss value, you make money. But there's a huge distraction called politics that could distract you from valuetics. To see the basics of valuetics and learn how politics will not distract you, click on the video above and I'll see you on the other side. It is super duper amazing that you found my content valuable enough for you to watch till the end. Only 5% of exceptional people do that. You're exceptional and I deeply love and appreciate you. Don't just watch to learn, watch to take action. And the first action is subscribe and hit the notification button so you don't miss any of our daily value action. Remember, only doers are winners.